Welcome back, MTG Joe here. Today we are going to be playing during the early access event thanks to Wizards. We are playing the new Tarkir set, Dragonstorm, and played a bunch of different decks today. We're at the streamer event. We're going to try out some Izzet prowess, Izzet aggro with some new cards. We have Taigam, Master Opportunist, 2 mana, 2/2. Whenever you cast your second spell each turn, you copy it, you exile it with 4 time counters. If it doesn't have suspend, it can suspend. So you kind of put it on layaway. You get the free cast and you get just some more value out of it. We have Tersa Lightshatter. So 3 mana, 3/3 haste. You could discard up to 2 cards, draw that many. Then if you have 7 more cards in your library, in your graveyard, when you attack, exile a card at random, you may play it this turn. So some value there. And then we have Cori-Steel Cutter. 2 mana artifact. When it gets basically... A quick creature gets +1/1 and has trample haste. And then whenever you cast your second spell, you get to create a monk with prowess and auto-equip it to it, which is kind of cool. We also have a new draw spell I want to try out, Unending Whisper. 1 mana, draw a card, and then has the ability to harmonize. So you can cast it from your graveyard, and you can tap a creature to reduce its casting cost based on its power, so you get some value with that as well. We have Stormchasers, we have this town, we have Fear of Isolation that can pick up like your Steel Cutter, you can pick up your Chainsaw for value. We have Burst Lightning in here for some removal, Swiftspear Rage, and then stock up to refill our hand. Ideally, what we want to try to do is start copying some stock ups and get just some crazy value that way there. So we got to mix some old, some new. We've played Mono White Tron, which was insane. We've played Mardu Aggro, which was reasonable. The Team Assault deck was sweet. Mono Red Dragons, when it popped off, it popped off. It was just, you're trying to play a bunch of 5-drops. When you haste out the dragons, it's really sweet, but probably needs a little work on that one there. But you can find all those videos on YouTube as well. Alrighty, so let's jump into it here. I think we're gonna mulligan this. It's pretty slow to get started. We'll keep this one. I think we put Taigam away. Start here, play Taigam. Well, they don't. Our hand's kind of yuck after this. I think we just go to attacks. Turn. We can protect our stuff if needed. Mardu aggro list. I think we do this, because then I can exile Stormchaser's talent for value. Bring him there. So now we get to cast here. Get another copy. And hit in for 5. I can equip next turn. This only adds to power. Also 3 to equipped. Okay, so we got Swiftspear. We'll get back our this town, and then we just bounce their board and kind of beat them that way there. Got this in the tank that could come back and then rebuy our this town again. The big one. Definitely something we're going to bounce. They're probably on the Mardu haste one. Do this. Get a rev counter. We're going to target our Flush Gorger here. Get a bunch of prowess spells on the stack. We're going to exile this copy of this town, put one away for later, which is cool. Opponent does have an effect, but typically the blinks are white. And in for lethal. I guess they can make 2/2/2s. So they can soak up some damage here, but they're still dead no matter how they block. Pretty good with the War Leader's Call. Card I forgot about. With all the mobilize, it can be pretty strong. Might have to look at something like that. All right, on the board. We took a mull, but still were able to push through some super reasonable amount of damage. Always happy to see that come through. Everybody that starts when they don't have their name assigned is just Mardu token. I think we save the spells for the multi-spell turn. But I think with this one, I'd actually prefer to have it in my graveyard. Clockwork Percussionist. Torch coming down. Rakdos Sacrifice. We don't quite have Threshold yet, but gives us something to do. That's kind of cool. So when it dies, you draw 2 cards. So they're probably on Rakasha. Notably can't block. Text you like to see. I feel like they're going to be inclined to kill the Tersa anyways, so let's put this on Swiftspear. And I'm probably just going to push as much damage as I can this turn. Get us closer to that point. Because Voldaren could put the counter, they can attack. Oh, they just have lethal. Nice. Oh, they forgot to hold full control. That works for us. So they needed to do is go full control. Ping me there. They do here. I have the bounce available, so we might just wait till their turn. I can also protect one of my things. If they just do the decay, it's not enough. It's a cool combo. Herbs out on 4. You also have this Desperate Measures. So Braids comes down here. Just bounce that. All right. So just little bits of tempo. We haven't seen a stock up. We really need to see that stock up to kind of get going. But like from what we're seeing, we're able to apply good amounts of pressure. We could tempo them out. Taigam was able to copy quite a few spells. Gives us some later game value. Because usually with these Izzet decks, you kind of blow your load early. I do want to see the... we ran into someone on Jeskai playing a similar list, and the equipment that makes tokens was really strong. We haven't drawn it yet. So hard to make a clear and concise kind of interpretation, if you would. But these games are quick. Let's go find an opponent. Only downside with great playing in this event, but when you get like, this is kind of the turnaround time where a lot of European folks might, or like some folks might log off because it's late at night, and then some folks are hitting dinner. I know myself personally, after this, I'm going to take a dinner break and then get back to some more recording. But we'll kind of go from there. Let's find me an opponent. Everybody's scared of Izzet. Come on, opponents. Cancel, try to find another opponent. Come on, opponent. Come on, opponent. Thus far, like, Ugin's really impressed me. The card just, anytime it gets cast, just takes over the game completely. Which you usually want for the 7 drops. The Teamer board wipe enchantment that makes 4/4 dragons. Dragon Assault, I believe is the name, is another very good one. You have to kind of build around it though. But pairing that with the new green Omen Dragon that gains your life whenever it helps you early, it's kind of like a cultivate effect. In the late game, any of your dragons get you value. It'll do. Bit painful of the mana base, but might be fear pick up your land. Kill it. Kill it. Hey. That worked. Might have been right to hold it, but next turn is going to be... So this is a little awkward, the way we have to cast this. And I don't have the mana. So that's one thing to note. When we are casting this, it's a little awkward. But I could Burst Lightning Monstrous Rage hopefully next turn. Shield Breaker, copy Slasher. Take that. Get the Suspend. Probably just try to kill them. We gotta get rid of this Soulstone Sanctuary. Been so bad. Okay, so if they so they hit me for 2, that's lethal if they have a removal. We gotta get rid of the Soulstone. Just play basics. Also hitting 2 of these pain lines has been really rough. Should be lethal here. Oh no, it's not. No, but I can't actually cast a second spell. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, untapped land. Lands didn't work out there. Just not being able to, because we could have probably pushed enough. Let's fix this mana base. Soulstone's a bit ambitious. We ended up taking way too much damage. Having to bounce the land also set us back kind of for tempo. Hand's fine to get us going. Tempo them out a bit. Numbskull likes to play mono black or black based decks typically. They set up here. I need to kill you. I think we're just gonna try to, they're gonna try to do this and then cast a bunch of dragons. So I need to keep that up for the turn. They're gonna do like reconfigure or something like that. Second copy. Chainsaw. How bad do I lose if they cast that next turn? I think we just have to try to dodge it. Fine. Just need to hit a land. If I can hit a land, I can have Chainsaw up. Fine. We do this. We want an untapped land. Second get lost is fine. So even at this point, if they do pull something out, Wind Flame Tyrant. I think we just tempo them this turn. Do this. Now we just kind of tempo them out. If they even, like if they go to the Draco, I have 5 mana. They would basically be left with 1 dragon, even if their hand is the reanimation effect. Taigam. Alright. Cool. Tersa getting it done. Some of the hands, like, it just looks like you're playing older cards. Like, we didn't get Taigam, we didn't get any of our new cards. Sometimes that's going to happen with just the nature of best of one. Like, even if we look at their hand, like what they were trying to do, they only showed 1 new card in Dragon, whatever the Dragon Omni card, which at that point it's just like, if you're going to cheat that in, just cheat in Omniscience. You're already going through the same obstacles. At least Omniscience and your Get Lost, all your subsequent effects are also free to cast. So it seems more like EDH fodder than anything else. This hand doesn't really do much. And this back. Put back. Burst lightning. No spell pierce, no spell pierce. Hey. Blood Maw. Not hitting a land there is kind of annoying. Taking third path off. Belmore. Back in here, they block with one. We hit a land, I can do this town. Also could get to the point where Chainsaw just lets me kill Balmor. Second spell, we're flurrying. Look at these flurries. All right. That was a good one to end it on. When the deck gets going, it gets going. I think if we fix the mana issue, it's a cool kind of strategy. I think the Opt might be better. Just at instant speed, lets you play a little bit more proactive than the Harmonize card. But Taigam was reasonable in the games played. Let me know what you think in the comments. Catch you next time. Thanks for watching.